today is a get ready with me. Mm, what was that on my lip? Okay, so listen, I woke up early this morning. Y'all, I got one lash. I don't know where the other lash is, okay? We just, at this point, we thugging it, okay? I have to put on my earrings. Now I ain't coming far away to smoke crack. Y'all, I'm working the first 48, of course. Okay. Um, so it's a get ready with me, but I wanted to discuss. So my sister has this thing about me watching church, okay? Instead of actually actively going to church. Now I do sometimes go. I go to church with my mama. I go to church with my sister. I think I've been one time with her or twice. I can't remember how many times. But ultimately, I don't want to be that person to say that I don't like you know, growing up in the church, the foolishness. But anything that's consumed with man is going to be some level of fraggle foolishness, you know? So it's just on what you're able to deal with. Is this a match? Now listen, for me to say, is this a match is diabolical. Okay, no, those are matches. So I like, watching church from home. I'm gonna have to look through my other bag because I don't feel like that's lazy of me. I don't feel like cutting the lashes. I don't have that much time, you know. So I'm gonna go on my old batch of lashes. Oh my god. Okay. Y'all. Okay. You know what? That's why it looks like that. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, my other light down here must be dying, so I need to charge it. But back to the conversation about church. So that's just my thing. That's my preference. She said that, we have become so, I guess, accustomed to like COVID church because we had to. But now it's time to go back. And I think before COVID, I feel like a lot of people, I guess it's a double-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword with anything in life. But I really feel like, with COVID, people who would per se normally not go to church probably goes to church now because, the people who fear that they will be judged because of either, like some people, don't have clothes. Some people don't have, so this is why I feel like some of them, they do, choose to do online church because of this. Now, does that make it right? I don't know. That's a conversation for Jesus. Everybody has their own relationship with God, and who am I to judge that? So, like I told her, I know that is a point of contention for her, but I feel like if you get in the word, because she says there are a lot of false prophets that are online. And this is true. However, there are a lot of ones with the fraggle foolishness that's in the actual church. You might not just know it. That person probably just haven't been exposed. But listen, everybody has some type. You a man, so you're not above anything. And that's just my point of view of it. So, she was talking to me about that yesterday. like I told her, I don't feel any type of conviction about it because I feel like as long as you get in the word and you are actively seeking God and trying to do better, yeah, that's just how I feel. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. And then today, it was so funny because I woke up and did, I'm gonna read it to you too, because of course I am. So I did one of, it's called the 100 Days of Better Believing Bigger, Jesus. So it's called Blessing Blockers. And it says isolation. As iron sharpens iron, so one person sharpens another. Proverbs 27:17. Isolation is really a fear of trusting others. Prolonged solitude is the soil of self-doubt. It can be a threat to your faith and its life's mission, and become a breeding ground where fear is able to run wild with whispers of lack and insecurity as well. As intimate as a walk with God is, it is not meant to be done alone. We most we most often distance ourselves from others when trust is broken. However, when people let us down, we can also make unhealthy vows to never let that kind of disappointment into our lives again. We can allow a spirit of distrust to enter our hearts. In doing so, we bring the past into the present, and that pollutes our future. Skepticism and mistrust aren't the same as discernment, though we often try to dress them up as such. They're just another excuse to stay to ourselves as opposed to risk vulnerability found in trusting others. Isolation is a trap. God wants us to be in a community with others, especially other women who can support our growth. Look at Mary and Elizabeth. They both needed each other during a precious time of pregnancy that required a circle of faith. Plus, our lives are intentionally interconnected. The very wisdom you need to make your shift will likely come from a messenger you're least likely to expect or appreciate. How does betrayal or disappointment, how has betrayal or disappointment created a distrust or caused you to pull away from others? What will you do? So I don't think that distrust has created that because, listen, I'm a person, if you show me who you are, I believe you the first time. The first couple of times, probably, because, listen, I've given people multiple opportunities to redeem themselves, and I understand because my sister, she get on me about that too. She was like, God continuously forgives us, and I tell her I do forgive. I used to subscribe to the what's his name? So this is the jury, love, and there. I want to put the other one on, but I'm not. And my brooch for the day is going to be love. But baby, I used to be like Rick Ross. God forgives, I don't. I have gotten much better when it comes to that. So y'all, this is a little thing I bought from the Dollar Tree, and it have like my lashes in it. Baby, he probably killed guy, whoever guy is. But I just feel like each and every person, if you have that personal relationship with God, you know what He's requesting of you and from you. So, but I am a person, I think I'm choosing these. I am a person that, like I said, isolation, that's another thing. Where isolation, it doesn't, sometimes it's good for your depression and sometimes it's not. Sometimes it can sink you deeper into a depressive state. But sometimes you just need that time alone from people because people get on your, I think it's my sign too, but people be peopling, okay? And sometimes you don't be needing that type of peopling around you. So, and you not needing that type of people in around you, you have to use your discernment and say, you know what, I don't need this in my life right now. So I need to step back. And it's okay to step back. I made another video about, you know, how introverted women, like at work, is frowned upon. I know when I got to my first job, like you, I mean, not my first job, but when I got to my job, you know, people will say, oh, she mean, or she stuck up, or blah, da, 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 da. No, it's not that. They have some people, they just not, you know, the social circle type people. And that is okay, baby. Leave that lady alone. And sometimes y'all be want friendships with people who ain't even worth the friendship. And I think, not think, but no, God blocks it. And you be trying to let it be so, okay? Leave that people alone. If they don't want to be bothered, they don't want to be bothered, and they shouldn't have to be bothered. Like, I told my supervisor, like, we are not in high school. I'm a firm believer of, especially the older I've gotten, I'm not going nowhere being around no people that don't serve me mentally. Like, if I feel like you drain me, hasta la vista. Yeah, I'm not doing it. Why would I when I have the option? Because, baby, who is Miss Carla is quick to say, if it's not mandatory, I ain't going. And I'm not. I am not. Niggity not. Sure not. Listen. Baby, preserve your energy for people who pour into you. Because, baby, if not, people will drain you. Or will try to drain you, you know? You got to conserve your energy. Yeah, you have to conserve your energy. And that's something at the tender age of 44. That's what I'm learning. Yeah. Be around those who appreciate you, who so into you, and who love you. Is this the same thing I just picked up? I kind of like these. Is this too short? Oh, baby. See, I don't like too thick lashes. See, this used to be in my high girl days, baby. Miss Carla's old now, okay? So, she ain't trying to have them lashes that look like spikes, okay? I have Bobby Valentino and slowed down, okay? I like to do the subtle effect, okay? Baby, y'all see all them charges? That's all the charges for my phone. Baby, up under my eyes. Got to. But yeah, the isolation thing is real, but sometimes it can work against you, you know? So in that capacity, you have to be understanding and know who you are and understanding of yourself to say, okay, this is going left. Like me, I know it if I'm being inside too much. I know if it's causing like me to go down versus it's just me needing to be away from it. I definitely know that. But they is trying to get this boy to confess, and he is in. It say on the essay and confession, okay? He say I ain't saying niggity nothing. Yeah, he not saying nothing. So today is a busy day. I have a big court day, still on duty. Yeah, I know. And I have to get in early so I can try to complete some of my reports, because I know, like, once you get in court, baby, it ain't no stopping. So the new girl, it's too funny. I told her, she was like, Carla, I only got 20 minutes to eat. I said, baby, it's Monday, okay? Baby, court about to slaughter us, okay? And then we had a 4-day weekend too. Yes, court is about to slaughter us.
I appreciate the fact that you cooperated with us when we knocked on the door.
Baby, court is about to take everything the devil stole. And there shall be no rejoicing, okay? So she was like, no, I think I can wait. I'm gonna take this little, baby, we didn't get out of court till 4:15. She was she had already said that her head was hurt. That's really why I told her she need to go ahead and eat. Cause baby, you like my coworkers and my supervisor said yesterday, baby, don't hang with Carla cause Carla don't eat. I told y'all, just because I'm a fat girl, baby, that don't mean I eat like that, and don't. Yesterday I was running off of coffee. Well, I'm lying because I did have the I'm not eating. So today I'm going to Sonic because I'm already knowing that 9 times out of 10 I'm not going to be able to step away for lunch. So if I know I can't step away for lunch, then I always try to eat me a decent size breakfast. And that's what I shall be doing. Y'all, I see this little piece of hair. I don't know why I don't want to. You know what? We're going to cut it. Cut it. Cut it.
It's frustrating.
But yeah, y'all, isolation is real.
It seems like he's about ready to cooperate, but then he doesn't.
Yeah, you have to do things to protect your peace.
The family's going to have a little bit of closure when we caught this guy.
Just 25 hours in, the homicide team has closed their case. In the first 48, the Cincinnati homicide.
Did I let y'all know this was a get ready with me? If I didn't, that's what that is. Listen. Baby, Roosevelt is around here cutting up and killing people. Baby, it's some of them that you just know not gonna say nothing.
She trusted this guy to come into her home. She had no idea that she was risking her life.
Yeah, I feel like something in my nose, but apparently it's not. Okay, let's see what the baby, boy, son. Let's get to tweaking this thing. Baby Jesus say he ain't got nothing to do with that. And y'all gonna stop playing with him. So yeah, that isolation thing is real. It's really real. But you gotta keep your head on the swivel and also be able to be self-aware, you know, because a lot of your family be like, oh, you're not this, oh, you're not that, or either people think just by your appearance that this is not what you're going through. Baby, you could be going through, okay? And I mean going through, and people don't know it. And you could be the person that's none of their business, or you can be the person that vocalizes it. I would encourage you to share with people who you trust, okay? Trust, okay? Baby, now my thing breaking. Share with people that you trust. Because, baby, some people will take advantage of, especially if you have some type of, like when I say about the depression, you know, I used to have an ex that would try to trigger me and be like, oh, did you take your medicine? Did your mammy take her medicine? Did she take her prenatal vitamin pills with you? No, she did not. And that's why we're here, you know? So, you got to do better. I knew I should have put more. Y'all, sometimes it go right, sometimes it goes wrong. When you want it to go right, that's when it go wrong. So how I achieved this style is the same way I did it the last time. You just basically put your hair in bantu knots, and I feel like one of them ladies from like back in the day. You know, it make, I don't know, the style make you feel like such a lady. Like such a lady. Alexa, what time is it?
The time is 6:43 a.m.
So I'm working with good timing because, like I told y'all, I'm trying to get to, what you call it? I'm trying to get to, yeah, what I was about to say, Hobby Lobby. I'm trying to get to Sonic on time. I'm gonna pull a card too. Oh, it's 20 minutes. I'm on, oh my God. Something in my teeth. I don't like that. Y'all, I have tried, okay, so I see how the girls, like I'm from the old school, and this how we used to do our, well, we do our edges, where you swoop on, you know, like, okay, where you swoop them like this, right? Can you see? And I want to do the other way, but baby, the other way, I don't know if my hair just too nappy and won't allow me to do it. But listen, that other way don't work for me. It just doesn't. It doesn't give, like the kids say, it doesn't give what it's supposed to give. And listen, okay, I feel like, I don't know how the back looking, y'all. My friend Simone will definitely tell me if I look like a video vixen or I look like somebody's grandmother. So, you know, you can always count on her to say, oh my God, I like your hair. Or either, oh my God, what did you do to your head? You know, shoot, there you go. Oh my goodness. Wait, I forgot about the lashes, y'all. Indeed. Indeed. Baby, lashes over here drying up. Oh Lord, wait. Let me see. Yeah, why would we put on lashes? We have to have our mouth open. It's crazy. Do I like this way? That's gonna be as good as it's gonna get, baby. Yeah, that's gonna be as good as it's gonna be. I definitely have to go to the dermatologist because I noticed that my pores in this area have gotten larger, and I've done what I believe is all I can to, is to shoot today. I believe I've done all I can to, try to assist the process, but baby, it's not doing it. Maybe I need to be more consistent, perhaps. So, but maybe she could give me some type of injection or something. I'm gonna have to take off my what you call it? My apron. Because the strap around my head. So let's do a box, a verse. I wanna do comfort. Yeah, comfort. So let's see what's today. It says, rejoice always, pray without ceasing, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God in Christ Jesus for you. Thessalonians 5:16-18. Amen. Y'all see, well, let me show y'all. I made up my bed. I know it's a lot of stuff on my bed, but I did make up my bed. And you know what I also do now? Well, not do now, but I've been doing, like, put up stuff. So when you get home, all I have to do is just put, like, my jewelry and stuff like that. All I have to do is just put that up, and I'm good, I'm good. So that's the bed. So over here is my Kindle, purse I'm taking. That's my iPad and everything I'm taking. This is the other one that I'm about to do. I know the people inside will be like, well, she just waiting for us over. And it is. It is. Okay. Lipsticks that I'm taking with me. It's just laying down. Hopefully they lay it down properly. I need to look at that. I feel like that's as good as it's gonna get, y'all. I did want this to be like, more fluffy. But I like big hair, y'all. I do. So the next, I know y'all baby, the thing that left it, baby. And y'all wasn't gonna tell me. That is crazy work. Y'all wasn't gonna tell me my lash had lifted. Baby, that thing was flying. It was. So, about to do the glasses of the day. I'm 15 years old. That's crazy. Y'all, the number Yeah, the age of people killing people is crazy. Okay, so last but never least, it is everyday mindfulness. So I'm gonna do unplug. I know I'm gonna do it right now, and I can't technically unplug, so I'll just do this as my see it, smile and brighten somebody's day. Period. How many people did I brighten today? Leave it down in the comment. So I am off, okay, and I'm about to go be great at work. I guess I can show y'all. Y'all, I bought my knee last night. It's so delicious. So it's a two. I'm going to tuck. Definitely want to tuck. Okay. To create that waistline that I don't have. Okay. And we always put some over these old monstrous ones. Put my pinion on, and we're ready for work, y'all. Oh, shoes.